was like, I don't. First off, when did we start calling them moose knuckles?
Yeah,
Because they were
what the
always
fuck?
camel toes.
Yeah, nah, that's facts.
But then like, I never found that attractive personally. It's just like it feels like your coochie's eating up your shorts. I mean, do what you want to, but like, yeah, dog. I don't know. That's never been like my thing personally.
I was showing the coochie print all 2025.
Jesus Christ. All right, yeah. Anyway, coochie French. But yeah, what's up, y'all? My name is Chris Taylor, and we are back with another episode of Illconversations. As you can see, we're not in the shop today. We're in a different location. Today, I have a Columbus artist, one of my good friends. I've known him for a long, long time. Y'all welcome in Tsunami Ron.
Yeah.
Tsunami Ron, how you doing today?
I'm chilling.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you for having me in the space, dog. I'm glad we finally get the pod and get to talk about all the fun things that rap include for you. So I start every podcast like this. Do you remember the first time that we met? I know we talked about it a little bit at the shop, but you said you're going to save it for the pod.
Yeah, I do remember the first time we met. So they don't know, but we go way back, man. We go way back, grade school, way back.
Facts.
And we both have this other friend. His name is Chris, right? So we all at Chris's house. We're chilling. And Chris is like, yeah, I have another friend. He's about to come over. I think it was his birthday. He like, Black Chris is about to come over. I'm like, Black Chris? Who the fuck is Black? Bro, you're black type shit, right? He like, nah, Black Chris blacker. And I'm like, bro, you pulled up. I'm like, that's crazy.
I'm not that much darker than Chris either. Nah, I think about it. I mean, like, I'm
Really
dark skinned.
not. Maybe
but
a
like,
shade away.
A couple shades, because Chris isn't like light skinned, but he's like, he's
Yeah.
caramel, you know?
I would count it. Questionable. that was crazy. I would say there's light skin, brown skin, dark skin, Chris brown skin.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, Chris always had those lit hotel parties, dog. They were always so much fucking fun, bro. And I'm pretty sure, I think the first time I went to one of them, I think I met you on the second one. The first one, we stayed up all night, bro. We mixed Monster, Rockstar, Red Bull, Mountain Dew, Red Vulture's Mountain Dew, and the Blue Mountain Dew, and we stayed up all fucking night. We were fucking wired. It was fucking insane. But those hotel parties were hella fun, dude. I remember those shits I remember that shit to the day I die. So Tsunami Ron, let's talk about your music journey for a little bit. You started off as Pokemon Ron. Then you switched to Tsunami Ron.
Yeah.
Now, you told me the reason, but can you tell the listeners the reason why you switched the name? Because now a lot of people were like, we want Pokemon Ron back. But I'm not going to lie, Tsunami Ron has grown on me over the years, especially with the Flash Flood shit. When you do that shit at the show, bro, that shit is lit. I'm not going to lie.
I appreciate it. But, I mean, Pokemon Ron was like, when I first started rapping, I didn't really have a name. So I just went by my gamer tag at the time because I was still young. And just as I grew older, I'm a grown-ass man. I can't be a grown man being called Pokemon Ron, you feel me? But there was a short stint in which I cut my hair and I had waves. And people start calling me Tsunami Ron because of the waves. So it just stuck even when I grew my hair back out.
And now we have Tsunami Ron. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah. So let's talk about your music journey a little bit. We talked about your first time making music back on the Q&A. Can you talk about some of the struggles or challenges that you had when you first started music and how they made you into the artist that you are now?
I would say, like, to be honest, when I first started making music, that shit was trash. That shit was so ass. But I think just the novelty of me being able to record myself, you know, and have those songs to listen to was like the first step to getting to where I am now. And then the first challenge that I really had to overcome was just like sharing it with people, because even close friends, people don't want to hurt other people's feelings, but like you can't progress as an artist unless people come out and be like, yeah, bro, that shit ass, you need to get better.
No, facts, dog. Honestly, I remember, Clay, it took me a second to like get like, I was real stubborn when I started making music, and I was like, yo, someone told me it's bad. I'm like, nah, fuck you, bro, you're wrong. Like, this is fire. But like, you need those people around you that are gonna be like, yo, bro, that's not really it. Or better yet, when they critique you, dog, it's not in a harsh way. It's in a way that you can really grow as a person. It's like, hey, this was good here, but maybe if you say this here, or maybe use this here and that, it'll be a little bit better. Because like, that's definitely needed as an artist. You don't need someone that's like killing your confidence from rip. Because that shit is, especially when you're showing music the first time, bro, you're so vulnerable, and they're like, yo, this shit ass, bro. It's like, I don't think I want to keep doing this, honestly. This is tough.
Type shit.
No, it's not fun. It's really ass. So what is the first song that you made? You were like, all right, I think I can really be an artist full time.
It was back when I was still Pokemon Ron, and it's called Gotta Catch 'Em All. It's still on all platforms. Y'all can still go check that shit out. And I went to the studio. I was making normal shit, and I had just started listening to like the Detroit rap scene. I just started being out there. So my producer, he played the beat, and I was just sitting there for a minute. I was like, fuck it, bro. I'm out punch in. I punched in the whole song. And then I got home. I'm like, bro, this is not really me. Like, I don't know if this is my type of vibe. This is my energy. Played the song out loud. It was a wrap from there.
Hell yeah. So like when you make, so do you try to take inspiration from that Detroit flow? Because you're really good at that shit. Or like do you just like sit down and just think of flows whenever you're just about to write or whatever or punch in?
So like Ohio is right next to Michigan. Like,
facts.
Ohio and Michigan is very interconnected. A lot of people from Michigan come into Ohio, and a lot of people from Ohio come into Michigan. You feel me? So we tend to talk the same. I think a lot of rap flows is more about the way that you naturally speak and your natural cadence, putting that into a rhythm and making that rhythmically viable. You feel me? So we're always gonna be able to rap on those type of beats. They're always gonna be able to rap on Ohio type beats, just for the simple fact that we talk similar.
That's facts. I've never. When you said that, it really originates from how you talk. I never really thought about it like that, like low key, because that's facts though. Honestly, because like if I listen to like a West Coast rapper and how I talk on the West Coast, it's really similar. And same thing with like Southern rap. I want to say like Texas had a renaissance the last like 2 years, honestly. Like Mexican OT, Big X the Plug. I'm trying to think who's from down there. I think Maxwell Cream's from down there too. But like how they talk, you can definitely hear it in their music, especially like Paul Wall and even like Slim Thug and shit like that.
Yeah,
you can hear that shit for sure. Are there any artists that you listen to now that really help you out whenever you're like in a creative funk or just whenever you want to just get inspired?
I wouldn't say anybody specifically. Like, there's not like somebody I can just listen to, but a lot of times, like my producer now, shout out Lil Helly, a lot of times me and him will just freestyle, and those always get the I don't know how to word it.
Creative juices.
Yeah.
Pause if needed.
Yeah, no diddy.
He's on trial. But all right, cool. So yeah. So definitely freestyling. That's one thing I gotta get better at as an artist. I don't really like freestyling. I just like sit down and write my shit. But that's definitely something I need to work on. Is that like your main? Is that like your main way of creating a song, or like just is that your main way of creating a song? Freestyling usually when you hear a beat.
Usually when I think every song starts out somewhat as a freestyle, and then you just build around it. So like I'll listen to a beat or something, I'll hear something, or I'll be like, wow, this is catchy, you feel me? This is hard. And then I'll just go from there, try to stay on topic.
Cool. So then, all right, so that'll lead me into my next question then. So like, what's your favorite part of like making music? Is it the freestyling? Is it hearing the song back? Is it performing? What is like the one thing out of everything that is your favorite?
It's for sure performing. Like, I love making the music, don't get me wrong. And it's always nice to hear the songs and everything like that. But I feel like right after the song is complete is when I'm most like judgmental on it. So when I play it live at a show or when other people hear it, that's usually when I can tell whether or not people are actually fucking with the song or not. You know,
that live crowd reaction is awesome. Honestly, I love that shit. Hearing it back in real time. And then how did you come with the flash flood thing? Because like I remember you did that at was it what was the first? Was it at the open mic the first time I heard that? Or no, I think in Cincy was at the open mic when the first time you did that shit. But I definitely heard you hear it. I heard you do it in Columbus before. But how did you come up with that?
It was a spur of the moment thing. I was at a it was like a competition showcase. I came in second. I think I should have came in first, but that's neither here nor there. But when we were up, I was up on stage, and the crowd was like vibing, but I'm new to them, so they didn't really know any of my songs, so they couldn't really sing the lyrics, but you could see them trying to mumble. So I was like, I have to think of something in which is going to get the crowd interacting back and forth, because obviously they want to speak, they want to yell, they want to cheer. So I was like, when I say flash, I'll say flood, and they did it. So.
And now we have flash flood. That's hella dope. Now, as an artist, right, we're always looking to improve and stuff like that. What are some things that you think as an artist that you can improve on to make your songs better?
I just need to stay more consistent. I need to drop more music often than what I have been dropping. I've been dropping music like every couple of months. I just need a better rollout and then more consistency.
Okay, all right, that's cool. Yeah, no, the consistency is key. Every time I talk to like a bigger artist, I know I talked the last big artist I talked to was Saba, and Saba said the same thing was consistency. I talked to Jid, consistency. Like all these bigger artists I end up talking to randomly, they're like, it's consistency, and consistency is key for anything in life. I feel like too, like that's the only way you're gonna get better at something. Like I can only imagine if LeBron wasn't consistent, he wouldn't be quote unquote the greatest player of all time, or like in the conversation the greatest player of all time. So like consistency is definitely key for sure, for sure. Now we'll probably get into music later, but like, is there any project? Well, we'll get into it now. Is there any projects you're working on right now, or anything that we can like stay tuned for, or get ready for this upcoming summer?
Yeah, my birthday coming up, so starting next week, I'm gonna be dropping a song. Starting the day before my birthday, all the way through my trip to Florida and then back. So next week, for the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna be dropping music.
Okay, all right, nice. And then what part of Florida are you about to be in?
I'll be in Orlando. You know what I mean? We're gonna travel down a little bit to Fort Myers, explore the peninsula. You feel me?
Okay, all right, nice. Hell yeah, that should be fun, dude. That should be fun. So, we already talked about challenges as an artist and stuff like that. Is there anything now, like currently, that like makes you? I'm trying to think, not to say challenge you, but like, what's one way that you challenge yourself to get better? Honestly.
Again, with the music that's dropping, I've been trying to change up the different beats. So I don't want to be an artist who has a specific type beat. I want to be an artist that all people can listen to, an artist that even if you don't like rap, you might find something else that I made that you like. You feel me? So
nice. So, all right, I actually want to ask you about Midnight Club, bro. So, how the fuck did y'all make Midnight Club?
Midnight Club was a complete accident.
Really? Wait, how was it an accident? I want to know this now.
So I'm in the studio with Helly, and again, we were talking about different beats and stuff like that, and he like, have you ever listened to like any Jersey club type beats? I'm like, yeah, I've listened to a couple, you feel me? I'm like, they hard, but that's not really, you know what I mean? I don't know how to rap on them. He like, have you tried freestyling on them? I'm like, nah, not really. He like, well, I have this beat I want you to hear. He played a beat, I listened to it. I'm like, that shit's tough. So then we just start freestyling, and I got the ride, and then I just built on from there in the studio. And then when I first made it, we were like, man, I don't know if this is, well, I did. I was like, man, I don't know if this is gonna hit. Like, I don't know if people gonna fuck with this. And Helly like, bro, you need to drop this. Like, if you can, drop this shit today. So I'm like, fuck it, bro. And I dropped it as a throwaway. End up becoming the single for the next EP.
Nice, dude. That's what's up. Have you thought of making like a whole Jersey type like album at all, like EP or something like that?
Yeah. So I have the next song coming out. That's the Jersey type flow type beat, Playboy Max type. You feel me? Okay. That's gonna be. It's called Lust, and that's coming out June 4th or 5th. So stay tuned.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I do a Jersey type. Cause I was telling Clay about that. I was like, bro, Karan's really good on these type beats. Like you can slide on a Detroit beat too, but then like them Jersey like club beats, I'm like, bro, you really slide on that shit. Cause like I feel like you get in your pocket of like just talking your shit, which is really cool to hear. But like I think of like a 5, 6, 7 song project, just like all those beats would be tough as fuck, bro. Like for real, with some crazy ass visuals, bro. Like
the visuals is really the part I need to get.
You know, visuals are key. They're so key. Is there any like someone said music videographers, but any videographers like directors that you want to work with in the city of Columbus?
I think the problem is I don't know that many. Like I know James World, my boy Jalen. He makes music videos, but I'm not really tapped in with videographers as much as I'm tapped in with like performers and event hosts and things like that. So
yeah. Well, that's the thing about being on a music scene. Somebody knows somebody. So I think it's just like that, just that person away from just meeting someone. Be like, hey, this dude can shoot a video for you if you just hit him up. That's the cool thing about the scene in Cincinnati is like everybody kind of knows everybody once you start getting into the scene. And I don't even like call it a music scene because like until I started putting myself out there, I thought it was a music scene. But it's like, bro, this is niggas that make music, bro. And it's like once you start talking to people, bro, it's dead ass though because like everyone still got a day job, bro. Like that's the part that be blowing my mind sometimes. It's like some niggas will act like they industry. But it's like, bro, I seen you at Kroger's yesterday working, bagging groceries. And there's nothing wrong with that. Get your money how you want to because the music may not be fulfilling you full-time. And that's cool. I understand it. But, like, there's not really a scene because a lot of times, like, one person may make music, but they also shoot videos or they might do X, Y, and Z, too. So it's always just being one person away, honestly. So yeah, dude. I think you just like I said, talk to more people, get to know more people, because you have that charisma about yourself where you can go talk to anybody. I feel like, and you'll be able to find somebody for sure, for sure.
Type shit.
Have you ever thought about making beats at all?
Yeah, I actually make a lot of beats.
Oh, I didn't know this, huh? What?
Yeah, I make a lot of beats. I make beats all the time. Because whenever I'm in like a creative slump and I can't think of nothing to write on, I'll just try to make a beat to explain what I'm feeling because I can't put it into words.
Yeah.
So I have a whole hard drive full of just beats that I don't ever release. I've never showed anybody.
What the fuck, bro? I didn't know this.
Some of them are tough.
Okay.
Some of them are.
Bro, hold on. You gotta jump on your beats then, bro. You can probably make a tape or some shit.
I could.
Damn,
just
bro.
Off the beats.
Okay.
Yeah. But my beats don't be long because obviously I'm just doing it to get, creativity out. So
Yeah.
they be like 1 minute 50, minute 25 type beats.
Bro, that's the where music's going though, I feel like, bro. Cause
Yeah.
like it's so crazy, dog. Cause like I listen to a song now and it's like 1:45. I'm like, damn, bro, like it's over.
Yeah.
Cause like, dude, I remember the funny thing is too, a rap songs, you barely hear a song with 3 verses anymore.
Yeah. Bro, I was listening to 4 Minutes by Avant. That shit like 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
Bro.
And it's like our attention span is like, all right, is this song almost over?
Yeah.
But like if you have a song with 3 verses, or it's like it's over 3 minutes, it has to be like entertaining and it has to catch the listener's ear. Cause like I said, it's music. I'm telling you right now, dog, we're gonna get to the point where songs are just a minute.
Yeah. Well, I think it all depends, like, if you're doing it by yourself. Like, a lot of people don't change up their flows. A lot of people don't change up the type of beats that they rap on or the type of shit that they talk about.
Yeah.
And if you're talking to an audience who just spent 3-4 hours watching 20-second videos on TikTok, like they're not about watching no 5-minute video of you doing the same thing the whole time.
No.
But if you like switch it up and you have like multiple different artists on it, then the song doesn't seem as long as it is because you're experiencing something new with each part of the song.
Nah, it was on. Have you seen Sinners yet?
I have seen Sinners.
Okay, so we'll talk about that here in a second too. But that was like, it was 2.5 hours, but it didn't feel like 2.5 hours.
No, if anything, it felt short.
It
felt
did.
like there was
honestly,
parts that were missing that didn't get fully explained.
Yes, but it was 2.5 hours. But the thing I took away from it, I was like, yo, it was actually engaged me the whole fucking time. Because usually there's been movies like Ip Man, that shit feels like 3 hours, bro. And I'm like, God damn, like I need some shit that happened. Or like even Avengers Endgame didn't feel too long, but it's like you could tell that movie's like 2.5 hours. But I got out of Sinners, I was like, bro, like what the fuck? Like it was 2.5 hours. I didn't even know. But that goes back to what you're saying too. You got to be engaged and it has to be like just have some variance and just keep the audience engaged the whole time. So then, what did you think about Sinners?
I thought Sinners was a great movie. I think it's on level with like Get Out. Might be best movie of the year. I've watched a couple movies this year, but we only halfway through it, if that. So I don't know. I think there's like a lot of small nuances and hidden things that if you were just watching the movie, you'll pick up on. And because they had so many of those, I think that adds into like why the movie didn't feel so long because you're constantly seeing something new and everything is connecting to something else that you saw before.
No, facts. It was cool. I told my friends, I was like, I wouldn't watch it again. I wouldn't pay to go see it again. But if it was on streaming service, I would watch it again. Or like I'd buy it on Blu-ray, honestly.
It's coming out on streaming services soon.
Yeah, I'll see. All right, so I'll probably watch it again then. But there's so much stuff to break down from that shit. Because like, even from, spoiler alert, in case you ain't watched this yet, even from the vampire being Irish and the nuances or like the correlation between Irish and black people, like they were slaves too. So like that shows that he knows what it's like to be enslaved and shit like that. I thought that was cool.
Which goes even deeper because he was trying to like, again, spoilers, he was trying to get Sammy so that he could create the same type of music as Sammy so that he could reach his ancestors, meaning that the black people and the Irish people were connected through music anyway. Yeah.
No, that movie is so much symbolism in it. That's why I think I like it a lot too. Is like there's a lot of shit to break down in it. But at the same time too, if you weren't looking at that shit, it's just a good vampire movie. Like
it's just a good vampire
I just hate that Asian chick screamed out, "Come in here." I was like, "You dumb bitch."
So if my kids was back at home, y'all was talking about y'all was about to vote my kids. Y'all gonna have to see me too.
I get it, but like, bro, the thing that fucked me up, if they just waited 20 more minutes.
Yeah, oh God, the sun was about to
like, if they waited 20 minutes,
man,
20 minutes,
oh God, the sun was about
they would have been straight. But then,
fine.
Yeah, bro, I was like, damn, bro, she just waited. Or like, I ain't gonna lie, if I was one of them, I would have folded her right there.
What? I'd have put her ass to sleep
so quick.
So, bruh, what?
Shut up, bitch. We about to.
Hey, somebody punch this bitch.
Bro, dead ass, because, like, they did not stand a chance, bro. Them niggas came in there. They held their own for a second. I ain't gonna lie. They were holding their own for a second. They did really good. But then there was too many of them, and they got worked. But good movie. I think, I ain't gonna lie, 28 years later, that zombie movie, I want to see that. That looks pretty good. Because I've seen, I don't know, did Gladiator 2 come out this year? Was that last year?
The one with Denzel?
Yeah.
I don't know if it came out yet.
It came out this year. I watched it in theaters.
Oh, then yeah, it came out this year.
Okay. Yeah,
oh, no, wait.
It might have been last year.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
Because
it was definitely, it had to be after New Year's, so I would say this year.
Okay. Yeah, because I seen, that wasn't good, for real. It was mid. I saw another movie called Hell of a Summer. That wasn't that good.
Okay.
Trying to think what else I saw after that. Then I fucking saw Thunderbolts. That wasn't good at all.
I watched Thunderbolts too.
How you feel about Thunderbolts?
It was decent at best. There was only like one really good fight scene. We're not gonna spoil Thunderbolts. Y'all can go watch it yourself. You feel me? But there was one good fight scene in the middle.
Yeah.
When they were fighting Sentry.
But see, that was my issue. There wasn't like a spoiler alert. There wasn't a big fight scene at the end. Like, you know how there's usually like a one at the very end, like
where
it's like
everything gets
because like they use the power of friendship to fight.
Yeah, this was not anime.
That's what I'm saying. Because like they had a battle with his
Naruto.
mental health, and they used the power of friendship, and I'm like,
Yeah. But before he started tweaking,
oh, fire!
and they were in that tower,
Yeah, that was a good fight. Good fight.
Bro.
Worked everybody.
whooped they ass.
Got worked. Now I'm glad we finally got to see Sentry, because Sentry's like one of the best superheroes in Marvel. He's like damn near Superman.
Yeah.
But the best part of the movie, I feel like, was the post-credit scene, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like the very, very end, that was the best part. And I was like, all right, cool. So, like, how do you feel about Fantastic Four then coming out?
We'll see. I don't think we ever had a good Fantastic Four movie.
I'm not, my hopes aren't high for that. I mean,
So,
I'm trying to think. Silver Surfer was okay. The first one was okay. Like, the first one was okay.
Yeah.
The second one was okay. And then they came out with, what was it? One with Michael B. Jordan. That one was trash as fuck, bro. Trash as fuck. I think that was the only other iteration of it. Now, this one, I wish they kept dude from The Office at Reed Richards, but they got rid of him in I call it Multiverse of Mid, because that shit was not, it was mid. They got rid of him, but now we got Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, which he's in fucking everything.
Dog, he's everywhere. He's fucking everywhere, bro. Everywhere,
Bruh.
like everywhere. So I think he's got to really sell me as Reed Richards, because right now I'm like, that's not Reed Richards, bro. Like, you know. But I'm just very critical on movies, especially Marvel now, because like there's only been like 2 or 3 good ones like after Endgame. Because like you gotta think, this was Wolverine, Spider-Man No Way Home, and then you can say, was it Shang-Chi in the Rings of whatever the shit.
Yeah.
I feel like those are only 3. And then Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy is an amazing series. Black Panther 2 came out after Endgame, I'm pretty sure.
You like that?
I did. Fuck
What?
Ed Namor, that was hard. It was tough. It was tough. Black Panther 2 was tough.
I just didn't like how they killed off Chadwick so quick. Like the first 5 minutes.
He died in real life.
I know, but like they couldn't like have him go out in some cool way, you know, like CGI that nigga or something.
CGI AI is crazy.
Like, nah, I'm just
AI
saying.
is crazy.
No, I'm not saying. No. I'm not saying AI him, bro. All I'm saying is like have like someone act as him in the Black Panther suit and have him go out and battle. That was my only thing.
So crazy theory I saw.
Oh shit.
Cause Coulier is the same person who directed Black Panther and all that.
Yeah.
So at the end of Sinners, he was like, the last time I seen my brother was when I seen the sun. And the last time he saw Chadwick Boseman was that in the movie universe, was them sitting on the ledge watching the sunrise in Wakanda for the first time.
Ooh.
Like
if that crazy. Shit, damn, bro.
If he was on that level of thinking, he elite for that. You elite for that.
I hope so. That'd be dope as fuck, bro.
I watched the Karate Kid yesterday.
How was that?
It was T.
It was hard. Was it better than the Jaden Smith one?
No, I don't think nothing going to top the Jaden Smith one.
Have you seen the original Karate Kid?
I have seen all of them. I've seen all 3.
Okay.
Bro, but the original Karate Kid is in the new movie.
Yeah, that's what I see. So I like that because they had Jackie Chan, and then they had the dude from the original, was something Russo. and then they had
Daniel LaRusso.
Yeah. So they had like the Jaden Smith dude in there who was Mr. Miyagi. Then they had the original dude, and then they had this new kid. So you said it was decent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, bro. And then you got to think like all the other Karate Kids is about an American kid going over and learning kung fu. But this one was about a kid from Beijing coming to America and learning karate. You feel me? It was so elite.
That's different. I like that.
And then the fight scenes was
pretty good.
I think like the only difference is like obviously we're young compared to when the first Karate Kid came out, so
89,
we didn't really get the experience how it felt watching them like as an antagonist and protagonist. But for the Jaden Smith one, I think they did a better job at painting bro as a protagonist against a bully than this new one did. Like the new one, he was still a bully, but it wasn't really like he didn't have no ulterior motives. Like for the Jaden Smith, he didn't like bro.
Yeah.
And he was fucking with his shorty. You feel me? He was dribbling his ball. You feel me? And then for this new one, it was like he didn't really have no reason to be mad at bro. Like the only reason why he even was mad at bro is because he was fucking with his ex. You feel me? But it was like that wasn't even the reason why bro ended up joining the tournament in the first place. Yeah,
okay.
It goes deeper than that. I suggest y'all watch it.
Okay.
And they gave out free posters.
What?
They gave out posters.
I'd take a free poster.
Yeah.
That made me like the movie a little bit more too. Not gonna lie.
It was nice.
Dang. Okay. Yeah. Now Karate Kids. I love Karate Kid. I seen the Jaden Smith one when it first came out back in theaters. I thought the coolest scene is when he healed him with the fire and shit, and then he used the little snake thing to get him, bro. That shit was tough as fuck. But then I saw the original Karate Kid. I think that one's better than the Jaden Smith one, just because like I like the relationship between Mr. Miyagi and Daniel. Oh
yeah, better than Mr. Han and
because you could like when he pulled up to his house and he was drunk and he's talking about his wife and shit like that. It's like, oh damn, like this nigga actually is a person, bro. It's not just like
he's not some just wise sage that lives in the mountains somewhere.
Yeah. So I like that movie for that reason. I never saw Karate Kid Part 2, and I still need to watch Cobra Kai because everyone says Cobra Kai is pretty good.
Cobra Kai was good the first couple of seasons, and it just like tapered off. I mean, there's only so much ass kicking you can watch. This is not Fast and Furious. You feel me? They're not going to space or nothing. They fight in the tournament, and then next season they fight in the tournament, and then the next season they fight in the tournament.
Damn.
And then the season after that, I think they go overseas, and then they fight in the tournament. You know what I mean?
I was waiting for that. And they fight the tournament. All right. Dang, that's funny as fuck. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I might have to check that one out. Yeah, because I don't know. Ever since COVID, bro, movies ain't really been hitting the same like they used to. I wish they did, but it's like I feel like the last movie I got hyped to go see was I think it was Spider-Man No Way Home. And I was like, damn, I didn't watch any trailers for that shit. I pulled up and then like everyone was cheering in the theaters. And then actually I lied. Deadpool and Wolverine was fire. That movie was really fucking good. Like really fucking good.
It was funny at least.
Oh yeah. Deadpool's always gonna be funny. And I think they're probably gonna keep Hugh Jackman around again because like no one else can really play Wolverine.
Yeah, but they said he wasn't in. He said he wasn't in Doomsday.
Okay, cool. I'm okay with that. Doomsday should be pretty good. I'm excited for that. I'm calling it now. What's gonna happen? Spider-Man is gonna see Tony or the variant of Tony and be like, Mr. Stark, and he's like, I'm not Tony, bro. And then just Peter's gonna have like this whole conflicting battle about this should he fight Dr. Doom and shit like that. Because I feel like Spider-Man's got to be the leader of the New Avengers. Because that's the only one like we can get behind for.
The crazy part is that like Dr. Doom is majority a Fantastic Four villain.
Yeah.
I think they should have at least dropped the Fantastic Four movie first, and then if we fuck with the characters, move on to Doomsday. I don't think they should have like jumped the gun because now one of the things that made Marvel movies better than DC is that how much they stuck to the comics.
Yes.
And how much everything was accurate. So I don't want them to fuck up their timeline with inaccuracies, you know?
Yeah, I mean? It's gonna be interesting because there's a couple things they can do now. They can bring in the Illuminati because they got Namor. Now we got Namor. We got well, Black Panther's not there anymore, so we can't. But we're gonna Reed Richards. We got Tony Stark. We got Doctor Strange. We got damn near everybody for that. But there's a couple. But also too, what can work for them too in the comics, they got Doctor Doom and Wanda together as a couple. So I don't think Wanda's dead. So I think Tony or Dr. Doom can work with Wanda in their reality because the Fantastic Four is going to end up coming to this, like, I forget which Earth it is, but they're going to end up coming to this Earth that we all know about. And I think Wanda's not dead, and he might end up working with Wanda. So there's some things they could do. There's a lot of possibilities, but I'm very, very curious to see what they're going to do, honestly, because, like, I don't know. It's gonna be. I'm curious. I have hope. I don't want to say high hopes. My expectations are low, but I just want them to get Doctor Doom right for once, because Doctor Doom is such a good fucking villain, and they've never done him right.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, that's all I'm about to say. We'll see.
Nigga, we gonna see.
Have you seen King of the Hills coming back, and they dropped a new trailer? Bobby like old and shit now.
No way. What?
Yeah,
what?
Grown-ass man. Everybody grown, man.
What the fuck? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I didn't even know that. What the fuck?
Dropped a new trailer, you know.
Damn, I'm about to check that out then, bro. I love it. Took me forever to get into King of the Hill, bro. Because as a kid, I was like, yo, this shit ain't funny, bro. But then Clay started watching it like 2 years ago, and I started watching it with him. And I was like, yo, this show's funny as fuck, bro, for no reason.
Nah, like, so growing up, at the end of Adult Swim, they would play King of the Hill. But if you watch like Nickelodeon and shit, they would play, what's it called?
I remember they
George Lopez.
Yeah, George Lopez and all that shit. Yeah.
So after a while of hearing that low rad, I knew it would change the channel, and I started watching King of the Hill, bro. And then some of the scenes are just comedic gold, like, and then there's like the subplots, like,
yes,
you don't know if Dale really knows that bro is his son or not. You know what I mean?
I think he believes that's his son.
That's the crazy part.
Dale's is dumb, bro.
I don't know.
I think Dale knows. But like, how many times has he caught John Redcorn in his house with his wife, and he's like, oh, he's giving her a massage?
I think bro knows.
You think so?
I mean, if I was,
bro,
a 5'7" white dude, and I raised a 6'4" Indian man, like, I would be able to tell, bro.
Dale's dumb, bro.
Nah,
Dale.
I think Pocket Sand Dale?
Yeah.
That's an elite level of planning, bro. He has to know. He has to know, bro. He has to know. We're talking about the same dude who staked out his own house for 2 weeks over a lawnmower?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
He be on the conspiracies too.
Yeah, like, so, he gotta know, bro. He gotta know. You gotta think, like, his house has to be outfitted with security cameras, bro. He has to know. So, like, is he just wanting to play dumb and not break up his family? Or is he doing it, like, out of spite? Like, yeah, you might be doing this, but you're not going to get the chance to ever be an actual father to your son.
Damn, bro. That's crazy as fuck.
Better than me.
Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Better than me. I'd have been left her.
I would have been left her. As soon as I walked in, like, what do you, bro, my son don't look like. That's the thing. If your kid don't look like you a little bit or act like you, it's like, especially, like, that nigga, like, they don't got the same skin tone. That baby should be white as hell.
I'm just saying.
Couldn't be me. But, hey, listen, stepdad of the year.
Stepdad of the year.
But, yeah, that should be good. King of the Hill is really good, actually, now I think about it. I'm going to watch that trailer now when I go home.
Man, you know Bobby going to be sitting on the corner with them.
Bro, yeah. Oh, bro, if Bobby's, bro, they're all going to be drinking beer. That's going to be crazy.
Man.
That's going to be fucking crazy.
Everybody gonna be, Joseph going to be a grown-out man, too.
Yeah.
And Connie then, too.
Yeah.
Wild, bro.
It should be good. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I thought they ended that shit so long ago. I was surprised they came back with it.
They did come back with it. But, like, now with social media, all the things that people used to watch, especially because everything's on streaming services and you can just rewatch it, all those memes and everything are resurfacing and coming up, and things are becoming relevant again.
Facts. That's facts, dude. Yeah, that's so funny to see, like, shit that we had as a kid now come back. It's like, damn, bro, I didn't think people would actually keep fucking with this like that for real.
Yeah.
Like,
and
it's wild.
Like, how much stuff became timeless.
Yes. That's the thing about the internet too, dog. Is like, it's a time. It's gone for a second, but the internet's also like a time capsule. You can go back to like whatever you want to and like pick it up. Like all these like remember when the SpongeBob memes were going crazy? Now I was like, bro, this shit is insane, bro. And even then, like there was one, I forget what there was a white kid from some Nickelodeon show, and he was like a superhero, and it was like mid 20-teens, I feel like. I forget what it was, but they kept bringing this meme up with this white kid. And I was like, I haven't seen this show in like 10, 12 years.
Was they wearing masks and shit?
Yeah. And
Fanboy Chum Chum?
Oh, no, not Fanboy and Chum Chum. It was real life. It was live action. I forget what the shit was called.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Bro, that's actually that's beyond. Like, it's not earlier than us. We're too old for that shit.
Damn, bro.
It was Henry Danger.
Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. And they kept bringing up the memes, and I'm like, bro, I haven't seen this show in ages. Yeah. What the fuck is going on right now?
I'm like, that came out after Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Gumball, all that shit. Flapjack.
Yeah. I mean, but dude, honestly, it's crazy though. I'll tell people this. I remember when Adventure Time and regular show came out around the same time, and it'd be regular show first, and then Adventure Time. And it like dog, that shit
was all you could see.
Dog, but it would be literally, and it would be like at 8:00 and then 8:30, and it will be new episodes. And for an hour, you will lock the fuck in.
Man,
like that shit was timeless at the time. Like I'll never forget that shit. And then Gumball came out because you got to think about it. Cartoon Network had a run for a long ass time up until Uncle Grandpa. That's when I started feel like they start falling off.
Bro, you can go all the way back from like the Ben. You could go even further back.
90s, dog. Johnny Bravo type shit.
Yes, starting from there all the way until Uncle Grandpa was the first time they missed.
I was like, because Uncle Grandpa didn't have like a consistent storyline, and it was just like, that's some incest shit too, bro.
I'm like, and then, bro, on God.
Like, think about it.
On God, Uncle Grandpa, that's crazy work. It's crazy work. But you got to think like, those shows grew up with us too.
Yeah.
Like when Ben 10 first came out, we was around Ben 10's age.
Yeah.
As we came teenagers, Ben became a teenager.
Yeah.
Generator Rex, all that shit like that.
Yeah.
And then it went from that, like after they were teenagers, to adult concepts in a kid's show, which is like Gumball, Adventure Time, regular show, shit like that. It low-key grew with us, and then once we got to the age where like we're not about to be watching cartoons no more, we might have kids, they watch it, we watch it from there. Uncle Grandpa and all that other shit came out. They're starting over for the next kids,
that's facts. That's facts. I didn't even think about it like that, dude. Like, think about Ben 10. He grew up with us because we saw him as a teenager, a preteen, then a teenager, then an adult. Because like, bro, he had the Omnitrix for so fucking long, and he grew with that shit.
Upgraded it.
Like, dog, for real. And even then, like, with regular show, too, like, as the seasons went on, they got into more mature content and shit like that. Same thing with Adventure Time, too, bro. Like, Finn trying to get with his dad, him getting his heart broken and shit like that.
Yeah, bro.
Like, that's what I think made those shows so great. Like, they had concepts that we can understand and lessons that we can learn from them. And I don't watch all these new kids cartoons, but I doubt that they have these same principles and ideas that you can like sit back and learn as a kid. Because even do like Disney Channel and shit like that, even those shows would be like, oh, there's a bigger overarching message I can take with this and learn as a kid and apply it to my life.
You know, I think also that they making kids shows strictly for kids, to where it's like when we were younger, they make kids shows with adult references for our parents to be able to watch the same shit with us. Yeah. Now that you can just watch that shit on an iPad, they making it just for kids. Yeah. And then adults have their own show, because you could be sitting right next to a person watching two different TV shows.
Yeah, because you don't have to have just because dog, it got so crazy with streaming, bro. Because back in the day, you had to watch one show.
Yeah. Everybody was watching one TV type shit.
Exactly. And bro, and you only had a certain amount of channels too. Like there's not like if you want to pay for the other like stars and shit like that, it was mad expensive. But like now, bro, you can have Hulu, Netflix, HBO Max, Prime, Paramount Plus, all on every different device in your house. And if you got 5 people in the house, everybody can watch their own thing.
That shit is also taken away from the movie theater scene.
Yeah.
Too. Like, when the last time you been in the barbershop and you seen bro with the movies?
Never.
Bro used to come in there, give you 14 movies, $10.
Yes, all fucking, and there was from one nigga on the side. He recorded like this shit, and someone walk across it, bro. He's like, hurry up, move, bro. I remember the first bootleg DVD I watched was Madea Goes to Jail, and my dad worked with some nigga, bro, that used to bring in the CDs to work, bro, and he was like, I got like 10 movies for $5. He got that one, he got Taken, I Am Legend, like all in the span of like however many years they came out, bro. We used to watch them in the den, and it's like it's shitty quality, but like I don't give a fuck, bro. This shit was like $1, bro. Like,
yeah. Oh, God.
That was a hustle for some niggas, bro. Because, like, they do that shit now, but it's like you can just go online and find free movies and shit like
so
that.
There's no point in you buying the DVD. Nah. Especially if you're going to go out and buy the DVD, you might as well buy the real one instead of Jamal with his camera type shit.
Facts. Dude, I don't even, because, like, now I don't pay for Crunchyroll. I use, I don't want to say the streaming service. Like, I'll say it, but I'll bleep it. I'll use Kiss Cartoon and Kiss Anime. That's how I watch my shit. Now the sites have gone down a lot over the years, but because there's so many pop-up windows. But like the new Rick and Morty season, I just watched the first episode, bro. First off, Rick and Morty, that first episode was great. I was a little worried, but bro, great first episode, bro. But I watched it on Kids Cartoon, and I was like, all right, I'm not paying for Adult Swim, bro. Like,
did you play the game that came out that was made by the people who made Rick and Morty?
Nah.
High on Life?
Nah.
You never seen it with like the talking guns and shit?
No. Yes. Yeah. Is that pretty good?
It's a fun game to play.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
It
wasn't hard, but it was like it was an easier game.
Okay.
But it was just interesting throughout the whole story. And then them shits would be funny, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Now I remember the gun sounded like Morty, and I was like, what the fuck? That's Morty. Because dude Justin Roiland got kicked off the show. But that's probably before all his allegations and shit like that.
What? I'm not familiar. What did bro do?
He was talking
allegedly.
Apparently, he was talking to underage girls, like a lot of these niggas be doing.
Which is crazy to me, bro. Y'all, bro, from Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Not Mr. Beast himself.
The nigga that's a trans, right?
Yes, bro. Yeah,
bro. Okay, so real shit, right? We had on Cinnamon Street where we live, right? There's a park right around the corner. So these high schoolers throw a party over there every fucking year to get out of school, right? So like I'm seeing these high schoolers pull up, but then there's like grown ass niggas a little day from college pulling up too. I was like,
those be weirdos, man.
bro. But like I'm seeing these like, and you can, but like the thing I'm realizing now, as you get older, you can tell how old someone is by how they dress. So I'm like, these are high school girls, bro. Like, and then these grown ass niggas walking by, and they might be in high school, but they look like they in college. And I'm like. One, they got a whole neck tattoo, bro.
These kids do be getting sleeves at like 16, 17, bro.
They different, bro.
Try to get you a stable job first.
Dog,
worry about a job before you get your face tattoo.
Dog,
just saying.
That was his only tattoo he had too that I could see. None on his arm, none on his legs.
Just like, and then y'all don't even. Your first tattoo ain't even somewhere you can cover up. Like you can get Kirby right here on the side of your fucking face.
Bro, I'm talking about all right here, bro. But yeah, I was seeing these grown ass niggas pulling. I'm like. And I was being nosy too, so like, I want to see what's going on, bro. I'm talking about, I hit the corner, bro. 60, 70 kids are smoking blunts, bro. I ain't never seen no shit like this before. This other half of Gen Z different. But like, I'm seeing these high schoolers and these niggas like they ain't in college. I'm like, this shit weird, bro. But I think niggas be pressed for pussy. And
they do be.
And they think it's easy to do that. It's like, bro.
Nah, it's easy to get your ass whooped for some shit
exactly, like that. Bro. I said, I kept telling Clay this yesterday. I was like, bro, I'm going to make sure my kids know they love, like, I love them. Especially my daughter. I love you. You don't have to do this shit. Because, like, yeah, bro.
Another thing I want to touch on. Stop. Y'all motherfuckers need to stop going out with fake IDs. If you're not old enough to drink and be in a club, that shit is not teed enough for you to be going out there when you're too young, spending all this money to get a fake ID, and then going into a bar and spending extra money to do that shit. But like, bro, it's really not even worth it for motherfuckers to be doing that. And then you're fucking with other people. Other people are going to be expecting you to be of age when you walk into a motherfucking bar.
Look at Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey, that girl was
Josh
lying.
Giggity?
No, apparently
but yeah, that's facts, bro. Why would you be? She shouldn't even have been in that situation to even have met him at a club. And she not 21. Like, what the fuck were y'all doing drinking out? Where's your parents?
They lying to their parents, bro.
Man.
Their parents know they lying to them, but they just like, I don't care. Or they don't know they lying to them, and their kids act like a certain way. But it's like, it's also, Josh Giddey, too, needs to have his team be like, yo, check her fucking ID, bro. Because, like, high key,
that's another thing.
Like, y'all got it, like, when you move, like, especially when you, like, you have status like that and money, you gotta move different because niggas don't care about what you got. They will take it from you in a second. They don't care.
Man.
Like, you gotta be careful out here, dog. It's just, I don't know. It's this weirdo shit, bro. A lot of people be weird and, like, especially, like, Justin Roiland, Chris D'Ella, like, y'all niggas can go get women your age.
Man, for a fact, once you start getting motion, you gotta remember that you gotta watch your step wherever you're going.
Exactly. You're not. You think that's your normal, and you can remember that you're like you're normal and stuff like that. But like people are not going to treat you like that because they put you on this pedestal. So now it's like I have to move a little bit different. I can't act the same, or better yet, I just gotta watch how I'm moving because people don't care about me really like that. They just care about my status.
But there's other motherfuckers who never get called out for that shit. Like, people make little jokes and stuff like that, but like bro's a good actor. Don't get me wrong. Love his movies. But Leonardo DiCaprio damn near 50 fucking with 19, 20-year-olds. Like, bro, that's gross, bro. You're a fucking weirdo.
But he makes good movies, so we don't care. It's like with Kanye. We didn't, but like
I care.
No, you care, but like the masses ain't going to care because for one, it's not really popular to say that because he hasn't done anything shitty. As long as you keep doing, you gotta think about it, right? People only care about the stuff that you produce from it. If you keep putting out good shit, they can look past that shit, right? Now, Kanye kept putting out good music. I'm not saying he'd get away with all this anti-Semitic shit, but we would not be looking at him so crazy because the last good project he put out was The Life of Pablo. Like, real shit. Think about it. Like, the last great body of work, they were like, damn, bro, he's really pushing the boundaries of music. That's my opinion.
I don't know. Kanye is still on my Mount Rushmore of artists. Like, separate the person from the music, he's easily on my Mount Rushmore of music, bro.
What you think? Donda 2 was pretty good then?
I don't think this man has ever missed.
You don't never?
Never. There's projects that have been worse than his best work.
Okay.
But like, bro is human. You're not gonna be able to produce. Like, if you say you come out on your third album and make one of the best albums of all time. Mm-hmm. You think every album after that is supposed to be one of the best albums of all time? How many can there be? You feel me? Eventually, people gonna slip. He gonna make something that the people aren't gonna fuck with. Music is subjective. Yeah. Not everybody likes everything. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you can't say there's any Kanye albums that didn't do as well as the other top albums from that year.
I'll give you that.
You feel me?
I'll add on to your point, too. This is what I would say about Drake, too. If, like, Scorpion, right? If someone else dropped Scorpion, that'd be a classic album for them.
Yes, but it's because it's Drake. You feel me? Once you reach the top, there's nowhere to go but down.
Yeah, that's facts. I don't know. I just wish he gave us that same, like, spark of just, like, pushing the sound forward because I didn't feel that same way with Donda. Donda, I was like, it's cool. It's not bad, but it's just, like, I don't want to listen to 25 songs an hour and 30, 40 minutes, honestly. Like, me personally.
I also think that it was more of a personal thing. That album was for him. It wasn't for the fans, for the masses. In the same way that Andre 3 Stacks is dropping piano albums, instrumentals, and fucking flute albums. Y'all think that's for y'all? That's not for y'all. That's for him.
Yeah.
And he's sharing in his creativity with y'all.
Okay.
Like, there's certain albums that are made for the people. Like, Take Care.
Yeah.
Nothing was the same. You feel me? And then there's certain albums that's made for them, like Scorpion. You know what I mean?
That nigga was mad on Scorpion, bro.
Yes, bro. You could tell certain shit is personal.
Yo,
it wasn't about what they were doing. It was about the music.
Oh, it was personal. It was personal. That whole Scorpion album, he was pissed as fuck at everybody, bro. But yeah, and I feel you, dog. I gotta remember that sometimes as an artist too, because like sometimes there'd be a project like I'm just gonna make this for myself. But I think that's the thing is like being a fan, bro. Like you expect a certain body of work from somebody, but like you gotta, like you said, you gotta remember they're human. But like I don't. It's tough, bro. Because like being an artist and a fan, like that fan mindset is like I want this. But then as an artist, I'm like sometimes you don't want to make. You want to. I think my music. I want to make music I like first and foremost, right? Mm-hmm. But then sometimes you. I don't want to say you want to please your fans, but like you want to make something that your fans are also going to enjoy too. That you can take on tour and they can play. You can play that and they're going to enjoy. But it does. I think the first and foremost, you got to make sure it's for yourself. I don't like. Did you think like Cousins though? When Kanye dropped Cousins though, like that was for him.
I don't believe anything about Kanye when he talking about his cousin. I don't even want.
But like shit like that. I'm like, bro, like I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Though, like, as long as they're putting like the fans, the majority is like this is good shit. No one's gonna care. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Leo. Leo hasn't put out a bad movie since when? Niggas ain't gonna care about him dating a 19-year-old. And you know what the defense is gonna be? She's an adult. She can do X. Her brain's not developed.
Oh, God.
So, like, that's why people ain't going to really say anything about Leo, and he's never done anything crazy. He's trying to stop global warming. Like, there's not many bad things that you can pull about Leo besides the, like, him dating younger chicks thing, you know? So no, it's weird. It's weird.
You thought Don't Look Up was fire?
What's Don't Look Up?
That's the point.
Oh, shit. See?
That's the point.
See, I ain't watched All right.
That was a questionable one.
Heard that questionable. I think The Revenant was great, though.
The Revenant was good.
Revenant was great.
And fucking then, like, Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby was great. Inception was great.
Inception was.
What's the one with him and Pedro Pascal? Is him and Pedro Pascal? Is another movie?
don't
No,
know.
it was him and Tom Cruise in it. I think it was the Tarantino film. Great. The Wolf of Wall Street was great.
Wolf of Wall Street was great.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Django.
Django was great. Like, he hasn't made many, like, Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
Wait, was that
fucking Titanic?
Titanic? No, wait, was that him in Good Will Hunting, or was that somebody else in Good Will Hunting?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never even watched the movie. I don't even know.
That might be somebody else in Good Will
I ain't
Hunting.
hip.
That might be somebody else in Good Will Hunting. I think it is. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you don't like, the bad shit has to be so bad where it's like, oh, we can't fuck with you no more, dog. That's how a lot of people think. I'm not saying I think like that, but I think that shit with Leo is weird. He just got a new girlfriend, right, or some shit like that recently.
Yeah. Shit, she just graduated, I think. She like fucking 18, 19, bro.
Yeah, he on some weirdo shit.
I'm just saying.
Great actor, Leo. I'd love to work with you, but you gotta cut this shit out, dog. It's kind of weird, homie. Like,
yeah, that's you getting up there in age, bro. You almost grandpa age, bro.
it's like with Shannon Sharp, bro. They were warning Shannon for a long time, bro.
That was Skip.
Let me tell you something, Skip. I like these things. Bro, you got to stop messing. Like, but this is my thing, bro. If you mess with like an OnlyFans chick, bro, what do you expect from her?
On God.
I'm not expecting a lot. Like, you know, this real shit.
He was expecting what he got.
But not to get outed? Like, you don't like.
Yeah, I think it was just more of like, she realized. I think a lot of these girls who are, that's the problem with y'all dudes, not y'all, but you feel me? A lot of y'all get like blinded by the cheeks, and y'all don't understand that like she's trying to succeed and progress her life in the same way that you're trying to succeed and progress your life.
Yep.
The only difference is she can use you as a stepstone, and I'm not saying all girls do that, but I'm saying the ones who do it are very good at it.
Yes.
And they know exactly what to do. They have tried and true proven methods.
Yeah.
You feel me? If you, again, when you got motion, you need to watch your step on wherever you're going. You feel me?
That's facts.
Whatever you're doing, you got to pay attention, because in the same way that you're finding the easiest way for you to succeed, the most efficient way for you to succeed, you eventually get to the point of success in which you are the most efficient way to succeed for somebody else.
That's facts. Unfortunately. That is, dear God. Yeah, you got to be careful out here, dog. You got to be careful out here.
You really do, bro.
You got to be careful out here.
You really do.
Shit get crazy real quick. Damn, bro. That was we went far from music. We went from Marvel movies to the OnlyFans girls.
We was talking about a lot of shit, man.
That's podcasting for you, y'all. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's wrap this up. So, Karan, you say you're dropping music soon, right? Where can they find you at, social media wise, music wise?
Social media. I'm not on most social media platforms. I am on Instagram, Tsunami.Ron. That's TSUNAMI .RON. And I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Tsunami Ron. Check it out. Stay tuned. It's the flash flood, the big wave coming.
Yes, sir. Tsunami Ron, appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate you having me, dog. It was fun. Good pod and shit like that. My name is Chris Taylor, y'all. I'll catch you guys for next Illconversation. Peace.
Yeah.
AOX9.
Hey. Okay. Cold nigga. Grew up in a house with no heat. I slept on pallets on the floor. It's more comfortable in the street. With just a Glock and God, praying and hoping the Lord speak. More often than not, step back and watch